And turning back behind for the Bruins with this is Colin Miller. Lost and then has to be jabbed around behind, and Miller sent off against the back of the cage, taking over those Flyers to the outside, and a shot is eaten up there by Rask. There was a little ill will down there, Pierre, on the first line change anyway. Here's a chance now, and in is Vanderbilt, and a save made by Rask. Be played on further by Kelly. Chris Kelly rolled it around behind, taken there by Hayes. Hayes wheels to the outside. Hayes with a shot that is turned when jabbed on through, and it is Orstoro drive here. Now it's Voracek around behind. Bergeron able to knife it away, but Voracek persistent, got it in front, quick short shot, was stopped off there by Rask.
He was on the ice very early this morning.
Former Flyers product. This is brought on by Eriksson, filtered on through. Pasternak through one. Kruger shot to save. Another shot, and it popped up wide. Good stop by Neuberg. Held by Sam Gagner, floated across, and is retrieved there by Medvedev. Russian Olympian from Sochi in 2014 sees this one. Thrown in front, and a shot was stopped by Rask. Rebound kicked across. It's at 7-5 Philadelphia. No score in the game. Down goes Vanderbilt. It's brought in by Zach Rinaldo. Open on the wing, and a save made up high by the kneeling Neuberg. Brought right back ahead by the Flyers, and Ryan White working for it. Then it's sent around behind to him by Belmar to Vanderbilt to Belmar out of the glove. Rebound, score! Lightning-like reflexes on the part of Belmar. Got his own rebound and backhanded it in. It is 1-0.
Well, the Flyers are finally rewarded. Talked about the pattern that's developed here in the first period. They've created some chances from this area of the ice. Low to the slot area, second chance opportunity. And what an opportunity for the Flyers to get a 1-0 lead, and Belmar follows up with that second chance opportunity.
That's depth player against depth player.
Hands it right back onto Bergeron, who played it back in and then was crunched by Del Zotto. Kudis yet again gave it up to Bergeron. Can't get the shot away. Skated out by Connolly, and Connolly tried to roll it back in, did so, and it's Kudis there. Canceled out, and then it's fed right back. Marchand sets it up, and Bergeron, yeah, score! A save on Bergeron. A goal for Connolly, and the game is tied.
Well, we've seen aggressive forecheck from the Flyers. Here's aggressive forecheck by the Bruins. Great shoot-in by Conley. Good first-man pressure from Marchand. He forces a turnover over to Bergeron. Finally, a yawning cage for Brett Conley out of Prince George, British Columbia. A former member of the Tampa Bay Lightning puts it to the back of the net, 1-1.
Well, Claude Giroux with the giveaway. He's right there. Watch what ends up happening. He has this puck, and he tries to make a backhand pass. Goes right to Brad Marchand. Tremendous save there by Neuberg. And then Conley, who was in on the forecheck.
Time is being spent in the left end of the ice here in this first period. Flipped on along as far as center. 5 minutes to go in the first. Right back in they come again. Gagner score! Sam Gagner! And it's 2-1.
Well, the Bruins were in the middle of a change, and quick developing play for the Philadelphia Flyers. I believe that was Luke Schenn that moved that puck up, and Sam Gagner looked like it was shot out of a cannon through the middle of the ice. And next thing you know, he's on his offside right-handed shot coming down the left wing, and goes right over the shoulder of Tuukka Rask, maybe deflected off the shot.
Eddie, Kevin Miller's got to do a better job closing the gap. He didn't move his feet. Now watch Gagner. He uses him as a screen up and over the block, and we see the reaction.
Middle of the pack so far this year, and still the numbers skewed a little early because of only 5 games played. Taken along now by Spooner, led to the back, walked over by Krug, gave it to the side, fed in front of Jim, played by Eriksson, and it bounces in. It will be Bergeron's goal, and the game is tied.
I think Bergeron knocks this puck out of midair when Michael Neuberg was down. We talked about the Bruins power play in the pregame show. Great hand-eye coordination for Patrice Bergeron with the first chance for Eriksson. The puck in midair, quick movement, and the hand-eye by Bergeron.
And Eddie, it's not just puck movement, it's body movement.
It is Rask tapping, thrown back along by Kevin Miller. The intercept there and the nice shuffleboard move by Bergeron along to Marchand in a 2-on-1 with Krug. Marchand a shot that is steered up high by Steve May. Headed over to the outside, and Raffle is able to spin it behind, but then Chara takes over there, and the big man lays it on the stick of Kelly. Kelly laid it on across. Louis Eriksson there. Drips and shot one. He scores! Eriksson! A short-handed goal. Maybe it was deflected by Kelly, but it's 3-2 Boston.
Well, a turnover by the Flyers in the offensive zone. Zdeno Chara should get an assist on this play. Little interchange. There's the pass. Now watch the crisscrossing that goes on. Kelly starts it. He gets it. And now watch. Kelly will go. Does it go off his skate as this puck goes? Yeah, it goes off the left skate past Steve Mason. And what a huge penalty kill for the Boston Bruins. And they now have the lead 3-2.
And what a teachable moment for young players. Deception from Eric.
Shot one that was directed wide. Battled for there, and Simmons trying to get away. Good whack there from Chara, along to Giroux. A shotless 5-minute power play. Another shot is blocked off. Another shot into the glove of Rask. Carried on in a 2-on-1. Save made by Rask. Rebound. Bounced on to Hayes. Outlets it ahead. Carried back on now by Krejci. Up to Hayes again. Here's Hayes' shot. Score!
Well, a 2-on-1 at one end. Great save from Tuukka Rask on Wayne Simmons, and then Jimmy Hayes throw the puck at the net along the ice. Bad goal given up by Steve Mason, but never a bad play to throw the puck at the net.
This whole thing happens because Chris Kelly never quits on the back check, and because he does not quit, Hayes is a beneficiary at the other end of the ice. Watch Kelly come all the way back. Matt Reed thinks he has that puck. He doesn't. Kelly gets to it.
Shove back here from the Flyers. It's on to Raffle. Raffle rolled off the hit coming from Chara. It's fed through to Voracek. Carefully on back to Gudas. Open alley, and he drives one that is seen all the way and grabbed by Rask. Krug finessed it behind, taken on by Spooner, and handed across. To the back it comes Krejci, a shot, and that one ricocheted off Belmar. And then Krejci rammed into Van de Velde.
Back in 2006.
Spooner on goal, and a save made by the stick of Mason.
And they were 18 years of age.
Spun in front, battled for there, and it kicked off of Mason and maybe the post. Fired around to the point and settled down there by Luke Shannon. A shot. Boy, raising his stick on it was White. Don't think he made contact, but it was wide. White again, and that one is blockered away to the corner off the shot. Miller right back in again, and deep it goes to be played along to Medvedev. Pushed along by Kevin Miller. Centered one out in front. Eriksson. Oh, and he couldn't push it past Mason.
To adjust as well as far as matchups, and if you're just trying to jumpstart somehow, some way by shaking up the lines.
There's McQuaid with a hard shot that Mason was able to fight off, and back it comes to Zdeno Chara and back in. Up now it comes for Eriksson, who slams on the brakes, has Pastrnak moving, and around it comes to Krejci. Krejci circling with it now. The scoring leader in the National Hockey League on over. Colin Miller waits. That one side of the net. Oh, what a save is made by Mason. Ring 10 bells on that grab.
Just not able to put it in. Just kind of almost shoots it back into Steve Mason.
And let's listen.
After video review, the puck does not cross the goal line, no goal.
54 did not enter into that. He would have wanted to had he been there, but did not. Rask able to play that one along. Some trouble for Kevin Miller, and it's let out in front. Score! Claude Giroux, and so it is 4-3.
Well, a turnover by the Bruins in their own zone. Kevin Miller with the turnover, and Claude Giroux is able to cash in right there. Miller's trying to reverse that puck to Brett Conley.
And Eddie, he went back to his original line.
Pastrnak brings it ahead. Could not step by Simmons. Recovered and threw it right back in. 9:40 to go, third period of play in a one-goal game. This is Simmons with a shot. He scores! Simmons has tied the game.
With his first goal of the season, what a shot. Transition through the neutral zone by the Philadelphia Flyers. We talk about making some line changes. because of the injury to Couturier and the coach looking for a little bit of spark. Well, here's some spark. R.J. Umberger over to Wayne Simmons, and he just snaps it by Tuukka Rask. Eddie talked about Rask being off the angle. Eddie, is he off the angle here? It sure looks like a little bit off the angle.
Perfect shot. The Flyers have the puck here. Look at the Bruins. They're going for a change here. This can't happen. Now all of a sudden, it's a busted down play, so instead of being aggressive and...
This is on to Giroux. Able to step back in, has Umberger in his wake, chased off though by Krejci. Giroux pushed it further, taken to the outside by Raffl. Drive, and that one has fallen off and covered. First minute 10 has passed here in the sudden death overtime period. Accelerating ahead now is Miller. Brings it on, some head fakes, and a shot that is snapped up and held by Mason. Front of the net, of course, is Simmons, the extra flyer. Drive, and that one ricocheted wide. Close off there is affected by Voracek. Gets it back, straight across. Drive, score! What a shot by Giroux! A power play goal, and the Flyers win in overtime.
Well, what a pass by Mark Streit over to Claude Giroux, crossbar and in. But how about the effort here by Jake Voracek? He's able to get to the boards, win the battle physically, keeps the play alive, moves the puck to Mark Streit, and the rest is history. And Claude Giroux makes no mistake as he goes top shelf on Tuukka Rask.
2 goals tonight by the Flyers captain. The one that made it 4-3 after it looked as though it would be 5-2 Boston.